In the heart of Moscow, there was a man who rose to prominence as a defiant critic of Vladimir Putin's government. His name was Alexei Navalny. Navalny was not just an ordinary critic, he was a lawyer, an activist, and a political leader who dared to challenge the status quo. Navalny's rise to prominence was not an overnight journey. It started in 2008, when he began blogging about alleged malpractices in Russian politics. His relentless pursuit of transparency earned him a significant following, making him a force to reckon with. As Navalny's influence grew, so did his criticisms of Putin's government. He boldly exposed corruption scandals involving high-ranking officials, bringing him into direct conflict with the Kremlin. But that was not all. Navalny dared to run for the presidency in 2018, further cementing his status as a formidable critic of Putin. In 2020, Navalny was poisoned with a nerve agent, barely surviving the ordeal. Many suspected the Kremlin's hand in the incident, but the government denied any involvement. Despite the near-death experience, Navalny continued his fight against corruption, undeterred. Fast forward to today, February 16, 2024, Navalny is no more. His death under suspicious circumstances has raised many eyebrows, but Navalny's death is not an isolated incident. It is part of a disturbing pattern of suspicious deaths among Putin's critics. This pattern includes the likes of Boris Nemtsov, a former deputy prime minister, who was shot dead near the Kremlin in 2015. Another prominent figure, Sergei Magnitsky, an auditor who accused the government of corruption, died in jail in 2009. This trend extends beyond Russia's borders. For instance, Alexander Litvinenko, a former KGB agent turned critic, was poisoned in London in 2006. To sum up, Navalny's rise and sudden death highlight a chilling pattern of suspicious deaths among Putin's critics. This pattern raises concerns about the freedom of speech and political dissent in Russia. It underscores the risks faced by those who dare to stand against Putin's government. The question now is, who will be the next to dare, and what will be their fate? Only time will tell. Until then, the world watches and waits, hoping for a change in this grim narrative. Thank you for joining us on this journey through a dark chapter in Russian politics. Stay informed, stay curious, and most importantly, stay safe.